You're absolutely right. Right. So let me see if I can do this. Let me play a video for you guys, and we're gonna see what we're working with. Y'all know who the baby is. He kind of went viral a little bit because he was down the street. He was in Atlanta at a house and he was like filming a video. And you know how Atlanta boys get, right? They didn't, the boys in the neighborhood didn't recognize him, didn't recognize his film crew. And they tried to check him and they were like, hey man, you in the spot, you in the hood, but like who gave you the permit? And he was like, what you talking about? He was like, they were like, listen, we see your camera crew, we see you, we don't know you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where's your permit? Did you check in? And shout out to the baby, man. He was like, fuck all y'all. Like he did when the brothers tried to check him, he did not back down at all. Right. And he's got some really great lines in his rap. So y'all know who he is. Let me do this. So what happened, right? Apparently, and this how you know it's bullshit from the start. What does the baby mama say? Y'all know Dani Leigh. Y'all know her better than me. I know she can dance. And she can look good too. She doesn't look this great, and you know how it is, right? She don't look great in these videos, but she can. I saw some shorts of her an hour ago, and I was like, damn, she's not like all these other TikTokers who really can barely dance. She can really dance. I'm not sure if she's a dancer or a choreographer or what her deal is, but I saw 2 or 3 of shorts of hers when I was like, she's talented. She's talented, right? So what does she say? I was sitting here feeding my 3-month-olds, minding my own business. Minding my own business. And all of a sudden he flips out and starts to kick me out. Does anybody in the chat think that's true? Y'all, all the men know how men are. If you got a woman who's just sitting there feeding the baby off in the back room, quiet as a church mouse, is it you that's really going to bust in the door? Oh, get the hell out. That's bullshit. I mean, it's BS from the start. Women, let me tell you something. Guys love it when you're quiet as a church mouse. If you want to stay in a guy's house, if you want to stay in a guy's house, go into a house and then just sit there like this. You can stay there for 30 years. If you can stay there for 30 years, no guy is going to kick you out. So, I mean, that was already some BS, right? But somebody said, nope, nothing definitely happened, right? And it was like, yeah, she just got kicked out for nothing, right? It was like, come on, man, come on, right? Let me play this clip for y'all right quick and show you. Now, so what happens? So she starts wilding out. The baby calls the cops. Was that a good idea? A bad idea? It was an excellent idea. It was absolutely an excellent idea. All right. So the cops show up. All right. Here's what I want, guys. Some of y'all are in the United States. Shout out to Massey. Massey's not in the United States. Shout out to Technological Chaos. He's not in the United States. Some of y'all don't know how we get down. Be a black man when 2 cops are in your house and then act like this. Say what she's saying, do what she's doing, and tell me as a black man if you get the same result. All right. Let me see if I can pull it up right quick. And I want you guys to see this if y'all can hear this.
House. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby. Tell him. Where's this stupid ass nigga at? Where's he at?
Can y'all, I gotta stop it right here. Can y'all hear that shit? That right there to me, as an attorney, I had to stop it right there. And guys, you're like, what? I didn't even hear anything. Let me tell you what this bitch said. All right, listen. The baby calls the cops. He's like, man, I need you guys to come out here. Like, it's going down out here. The cops show up. He's hiding. The cops say, hey, come here. You know what she said? She said, no, where is he at? Like, the guy fuck this. Imagine me and Suzette, right? Me and Suzette are dating. And Suzette calls the cops. She's like, man, y'all better get over here. Leigh is wilding out. Leigh is wilding out. So she's in a closet. The cops show up. I answer the door. I'm like, oh, Suzette, you called the cops on me? Suzette, you called the cops on me? Right? And then so I start looking for Suzette. The cops are like, no, Leigh, come back. No, fuck that. Where's Suzette? Where is she? Can you imagine what would happen to you as a man if the cops tell you to come here and you start looking for the person that called 911? Tell the cops to say, fuck that. I'm looking for the victim. Like, imagine. Listen to this, guys. Let me just, I don't really have it set up like I should. Okay, but let me just, what does Kev Z say? Pew, pew. Exactly. Exactly. Listen to what she says as she looks for this man, right? Listen.
Go ahead, baby. Tell him. Where's this stupid ass nigga at? Where's he at?
Ma'am, come here. Ma'am, come here. No, where's this stupid ass nigga at? Ma'am, come here. You're escalating the situation. No, fuck that. Where's he at? Can you imagine as a black man saying that?
Where's he at? Yeah, whatever. He want to call the fucking cops on me for whatever the fuck reason. What?
Did y'all see her walk away from the cops? Massey might not know this. Has there been any black man in history that's been able to walk away from the cops like that? Has there been any black man in history? You know, can I walk away from me? Oh, the lead attorney with his tie, right? With his 20 years of experience, his bar license, his education. Can I just walk away from the cops like that? When they are ordering me, they are giving me a verbal command to come here. And I say, no, fuck that. I'm looking for Suzette. Are you guys not astounded? Like, you guys aren't, I mean, no one is really talking about this on YouTube. Maybe it's because you guys don't have my experience. I can't even get through 3 seconds of this. Everybody's like, no, fuck the baby. Like, forget the baby for, look at this. This is like, I can't get through this. As a black man, which black man in the chat has ever been able to do this? It is amazing to me. Right? I can't believe it. I just got to back it up a little bit.
Where's he at?
Yeah,
whatever. He want to call the fucking cops on me for whatever the fuck reason. Whatever. Stupid ass. My 3-month-old baby. Yeah, whatever. Fucking bitch ass nigga.
You want to just tell me your thought?
No, I don't need to tell you nothing. Nah, you good.
No, I don't need to tell you nothing. You good. You good. Are you guys not? Maybe I've just seen too much over my 20 years of experience, but I can't. I don't even know what to say about this shit.
You can talk to him because he want to call you guys. Go ahead. Nah, go ahead. Ain't nobody need to talk to nothing. Go ahead.
You just want to hang out.
Yeah, whatever. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass. It's all good.
Oh, are y'all? I'm sorry. Are y'all hearing this? I'm sorry.
Okay, Jonathan.
That really didn't work so well. I'm sorry. I was just amazed at the audio. Y'all were looking at me. I was in my mind just listening to the audio. Y'all were looking at me the whole time. But I mean, it's amazing, you know? And, shout out to the feminist movement and shout out to women's empowerment. Everybody should be treated equal. That's true. But, when a man calls 911 and this is what happens. Yeah. But yeah, it's just so amazing, guys, that in this country still, this is what men have to put up with, where it's not fair at all. Men try to get help and there is no help. When men in the manosphere say, man, no one cares about you. I mean, are they lying? And you know what the most fucked up part is about this? The whole, let me tell you something. I'm going to see if I can get it. Let me see if I can, I hate the way that I have this set up. I don't really have it set up the way I should. But the most fucked up part about this is this. This is the terriblest part. The terriblest, is that a word? Who are the two cops? Who are the two cops? The two cops are men. They themselves are men. Right? These cops that don't care about you, they are men. These judges that don't care about you, they are men. These lawyers that don't care about you, they're men. These prosecutors that don't care about you, they're men. It's like they're, what I'm saying? I mean, damn. Right? That's why this damn manosphere is so powerful, because can we have a place where we care about each other? Can we have a place where I can shout out the young brothers and be like, God damn, Jonathan Barronville? Or where the young brothers can support the old brothers, like, here you go for your TRT. Right? Where we can big each other up, because how does it look in the real world? How does it look? Guys, you might not know this. This is such a breach. I wish I had Nathan Daly on. This cannot be standard police protocol. You want to tell me that this woman could not have walked into a back room, pulled out an AK-47 and chopped these two lackadaisical men down that are treating her like a goddamn flower because she's walking around with her nipples out with no bra? That's why they're treating her this way. Because she's got titties. In my head, when I said that, I sounded like Tommy Sotomayor. But you get the point. Am I being too real? That's why they treated her this way. This woman could have walked back into a back room, got a rifle. She could have got the stick, came out and blasted these two. And they're just like, ma'am, can you come back? No, fuck that, ma'am. Ma'am, please, you might escalate. No. To hell with that. Where's the baby? Oh. Right? So, what does it without question say? My guess, these cops were overly sympathetic because they mentioned the 3-month-old. That could very well be true. But you can't say, okay, well, there's a baby in the picture, so we're not going to prosecute a crime. You know what I'm saying? What if it's the baby's baby? You're protecting the mother. Why can't you protect the father? Right? Let me tell you something about that 3-month-old baby. He has a father. Take her ass to jail and call the father. Why can't they do that? This is what I see on a daily basis, guys. It enrages me. Right? I mean, the way these cops are treating this woman. It's insane to me.
Whatever. Stupid ass. My 3-month-old baby. Yeah, whatever.
Your 3-month-old baby got
whatever.
a father.
Fucking bitch ass nigga.
Wow.
No, I don't need to tell you nothing. Nah, you good. You can talk to him because he want to call you guys. Go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead. Nah, go ahead. Ain't nobody need to talk to nothing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You just want to hang out.
Yeah, whatever. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass. Bitch ass. It's all good.
Can y'all believe the way she is just talking to these cops? Well, I mean, what can she be? 5'5"? 5'3", 5'5", 125, 127. She's in shape. She's in. I saw the YouTube shorts. She's in shape. But you telling me these cops can't get control? They are powerless against some chick who's 5'4", 125 pounds? She could have ran in that back room and pulled out any type of assault rifle. Right? These cops are not doing their job at all. At all.
It's all good.
We haven't been together.
Okay.
All right, here we go. What do we got?
We haven't been together.
You don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. Oh my God, this is so funny.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh my God, how you gonna
This
go
is what
live
you dealing with.
in the room right there?
You're dealing with a
right
real
there
nigga.
talking
Just not.
about-
Hey, listen.
All right,
listen,
this is
listen.
demonetized.
Come out here and talk.
I'm gonna let y'all see what's going on. Like,
So what are we looking at here? He is in his house, beautiful house, by the way. He's in his house and he's trying to get the cops. Well, apparently, and there's other videos too where she like hits the phone away from him, but he's recording himself on IG Live to document what the hell's going on because it is clear she is out of control. Right? Let me do this for a second. Let me do this. I'm gonna drop the link. And we're gonna go through a little quick speed round. I got to get out of here pretty soon, but I want you guys to come up. I want you guys to hear about this. I want you guys to talk about this. And I want to hear y'all's point of view. But some of the good things that this guy did are exactly the bad things. All right. So what are we looking at here? He's in his room. He's in his house, beautiful house, and he's called.
this is
he's
my
on
reality.
IG, and he's like, "This is my reality. I got a crazy woman, and she won't leave." Right, which is a real issue.
This is my reality.
This
So
is
look,
such a cap ass man. He wants to fuck me and fuck his baby mother and fuck all these Charlotte hoes.
All right, let me stop right there. What did she say? She said, "Listen, she wants to fuck me and all of the Charlotte hoes and all of his baby mamas." What does that mean to me? That means to me she ain't really living there. She's a visitor. She's a guest there because he's fucking everybody else, right? Now, this is such a good thing that he's documenting this, and at the same time, it's a bad thing. Now, we already know why it's a good thing. Not only is he here with it, and he's got, I guess this is like one of his managers or assistants. So she's watching the whole thing, and that's very good. And he's here recording it. That's very good as well. This is good. This is really good. But it's also a mistake, I think. What would I do? What would I do? Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you. What would I do if I were him? Guys, I would not do this. Thank you so much, Harold. I would not do this. I would not. Okay. Here's the thing. You see in one of the videos, he's like, look, she's like, listen, he wants to fuck all of the girls, all of the Charlotte hoes, all of his thoughts. And then he wants me to leave and go to a 5-star hotel. All right. And she's not going. She does not want to go to the 5-star hotel. Right. So what does this mean? It means that the baby has the money to reserve a 5-star hotel. It's not really surprising. Let's say that the baby this is an important incident for him. He could have went to jail over it. Let's suppose he's going to dedicate $3 million to this event. This is very important. So I sit back and I say, well, if I was the baby and I had $3 million to play with to get this resolved, what would I do? I would reserve that 5-star hotel for me. I would leave and go to the hotel. You're like, Leigh, how can you leave? It's your place. You guys don't know what's at risk. Now, you see our woman there, you see our assistant there. I'm leaving my assistant there. I'm not taking my assistant because I want to make sure that this woman, Dani Leigh, doesn't mess up all of my stuff. But even if she does break the TV, even if she does break a window, not only do I have insurance, but I got $3 million to dedicate to this event. I'm going to dedicate $3 million to fix this event, to get this woman out of my life. And it starts today. So I reserve the hotel, and I say, listen, stay here, watch my stuff. I'm going to get this all handled. I leave. I'm not sitting in the house with a crazy woman recording. The hell is wrong with you? That could have went bad in so many ways. Get out. That is like a fire in your house. Get out. Let the firefighters treat the fire. Let this black woman treat it. Let this woman handle it. You get out. You are the valuable person. Let her stay. Let her deal with the crazy woman. Now, I get out, but I have somebody with me and I have them drive. I'm not driving. I got $3 million. I have them drive me to the damn Waldorf. All right. So we're going to the Waldorf Astoria. I'm in the back. I'm on the phone. Who do I call? Who do I call from the back of the SUV? Lead attorney here. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, I call me. I call the suits in. They can be strong when you can't. The attorneys can be strong when you can't. If you are an artist, an elite world-class artist, millions of dollars, you should have your lead attorney on speed dial. You call me up. You say, hey, Leigh, what's going on? Oh, man, I'm just at the family barbecue, but I saw it was you. You know, you're one of my most special clients. You know I'm going to pick up the phone with you. Oh, yeah, no problem. Thank you so much. I said, listen, Leigh, I know you're at the barbecue. I don't want to take too much of your time, but I got a situation over here. Oh, word? Oh, okay. I'm gonna put on my suit right now. I got you. All right. Now, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go over there. First of all, I'm gonna get on the phone. I'm gonna try to get on the phone with this lady and try to handle it amicably. Guys, a lot of you guys don't know. Some of y'all are scared of us. You know, attorneys can have some power. And I would call up Dani Leigh on the phone and be like, Dani, come on, man. Dani, listen, this is a lead attorney. All right. I'm already got my suit on. I already got my tie on. I'm putting on my Allen Edmonds. And I'm driving to the police station. But I wanted to give you a call first to say, hey, man, you know, why don't we do this? Why doesn't the baby set you up in a nice, what's your favorite hotel? What's your favorite hotel? We're going to set you up in a hotel. Do you want some dinner? I'm going to have the baby get you a $200 gift certificate to Fogo. Do you want some dinner? Is your baby eating? How's your baby? He's 3-month-old, right? Is he doing okay? All right. We're going to get you all set up. We just need you to leave. No, I don't want to leave. Fuck that. Okay. Well, listen, I'm going to the cops. Oh, the cops already came. That's true. The cops already came because they were on that bullshit. Like they didn't know that anybody was watching. See, when the cops can be on some bullshit when they know that no one's watching. But when the suits are watching, Dani, when I show up at the police department in person, now they know that they're dealing with a serious issue. And I'm not going to just talk to the regular officers. I'm going to try to talk to the chief. I'm down here on a suit. I stopped my family barbecue for this. I'm not just coming down here to talk to some regular agent. This is getting escalated immediately. You might not know this, but I represent a world-class rapper. This is not going away, Dani. Right? Meanwhile, the baby is at the Waldorf watching Netflix because he knows he's got the lead taking care of everything. All right? This bullshit of staying in the house, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. He needs to leave right now. You've got millions of dollars. Let the lead interrupt his family barbecue for this shit. You kick your feet up at the Waldorf Astoria and watch Narcos on Netflix. Let the lead handle it. She'll be gone. Right? This is how you do it. Let's take a look.
It's not my girl. Ain't never been my girl. Is my side bitch.
It's your what?
My
You
side
see this?
bitch. Shorty is
This
a
is
certified side bitch.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you guys see that, right? He called her the side bitch. She said what and ran up on him, and then she looked at the phone and she was like, "Woo! Woo! You lucky you lied." You see what I'm saying? Do you see what he's doing? Now the tables have turned, right? He was the victim. Now he's the victimizer. Now he's the one that's poking. He's the one that's pushing buttons. Did you see her run up and then look at the phone? Woo! Did you see it? Let me see if I can just get it back right quick so you guys can just see how what he said, and then watch the run up. I mean, none of this
Ain't
makes
never been
sense.
my
Listen
girl.
to this.
Is my side bitch.
It's your what?
My
It's
side
your
bitch.
what?
Shorty is a certified side bitch.
Oh, and she hit the phone right there.
Shorty is
That's bad. She hit the phone right there. That's battery, right? But who caused the battery? Why is he in the house? Number one, why have no attorneys been called when you have millions? You are going to handle this yourself? He's an idiot, right? Let's take a look.
Certified side
Shut
bitch.
up.
Just trying to act like she
Off
ain't.
me.
No, let's take it there. Her parents know she my side bitch. Everybody
Okay.
knows she's a side bitch. She don't want y'all to know she's a side bitch.
Now he is following her through the house. Guys, is this not the damn Twilight Zone? Now he is following her through the house, recording, calling her a side bitch. He is following her, insulting her. See? That's all. It's such a mess, guys. It's such a mess. Let me do this. I got some people in the chat. We're gonna pull some people up here and see what you guys have to say about this. It's totally immature. You are exactly right. Totally immature. Community Solutions. How are you doing? Can you hear me?
Hello, sir. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Great.
How are you doing? What do you think about this?
I didn't know that domestic abuse with female on male was a thing until about 3 years ago when I dated a guy who went through this.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was stabbed like.
Wait,
I
hold
think
on,
seven-
wait. Here's the thing that just, you know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate you coming on and saying this, right?
Mhm.
Because a lot of people are in your situation, which is to me is astounding, but you know, I mean, for you to find out just 3 years ago, for you to find out what in 2019, 2018, that woman on man violence occurred. Like I can look at your profile picture. It doesn't look like you're 18. It looks like you're a grown woman. And for you as a grown woman to find out that female on male violence was a thing just 3 years ago is breathtaking. It is absolutely astonishing.
Well, you know,
Right.
Leigh, to be honest with
And
you,
I'm not blaming you, because what I want to make clear, I'm not blaming you. There are millions of people in your situation. That is why when you see all of these videos on YouTube talking about this incident, no one is really talking about the domestic violence issue. Like, so I'm not trying to blame you. I'm trying to highlight it for everybody. Like, this does not get enough press. If this got sufficient press, you would have heard about this way longer than 3 years ago. So I'm not beating up on you. I'm underscoring the fact of how little our society values men. You can't go anywhere. You know, if a man even raises his voice to a woman, now she's not in a safe space. Now it's a microaggression. Now it's violence. with a voice raised, that's a microaggression. Now I've committed violence against you. But yet you as a grown woman and so many other people, women are beating up on men and it's not even a thing. Right? So I'm not beating up on you at all. I just want to highlight this to the people in the chat. There are 1,800 people in the chat. I want to let people know that this is so real and nobody fucking cares. It's not that nobody cares, but it's like nobody even knows about this, which kind of underscores the point that nobody cares. Because if people care, they would know about it. Right? But go ahead. I didn't want to interrupt you, but that was such a salient point.
In all fairness, though, men hold it all in. They are embarrassed. It's embarrassing for them. You know, this guy that I dated was married to this woman, and he was trying to hold, for the sake of his sons, he was trying to hold the union together until she just went ape crap crazy and stabbed him, and he had to leave. You know, and so this is just something that they don't. This is only recently, I believe. Now, mind you, though, Leigh, I've always been sheltered. Even in my 20s, I've been a sheltered person. I live a certain way, and I kind of keep certain company. Like I don't like wild people and all that calling the cops. I was never, even when I lived in the hood, not like that. So I didn't know that it was just such a volatile situation with women like that nowadays. Now, in this rapper situation, first of all, you got to know if you're dating a rapper. Now, I grew up in LA. You got to know if you're dating a rapper or athlete, you're one of many. You're in a queue, right?
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Yeah, and this is a young guy, so you know, unless he's wifed you, and even then, you know, there may be some indiscretions, but unless he's wifed you, you got to know that you're in the queue, sis. And having a baby to try to lock him down is not the way. So now what I feel unfortunate for is for this baby that's in this situation, because this wouldn't be a clean break. This is an 18-year, he got to get through this, dealing with this woman for 18 years. And that's what I want to reiterate to young people is that these babies are not toys. And yet I don't need to tell you 20 years, like you like to say, 20 years in the family court, me in the hospitals and working in ambulances, going into these homes and these domestic situations, you know, EMT, they tell you, you gotta stand back because somebody in the house got a gun. The police got to clear it. Like you said, they come out from the back, shooting, killing everybody in sight because they, you know, it's serious. It's like really, really serious. And so I just want to reiterate to young people to just listen, a baby is forever. It is like your family tree. You got to deal with this kid. This kid got to deal with you. You got to deal with baby mama, baby daddy. It's not a toy. It's not a toy. And
totally agree.
Yeah. So I'm going to let you get to the next person, because I know you got to go, but I just wanted to. That's what I wanted to tell you the other night too, that I dealt with somebody who had a gentleman who had dealt with this situation. It's serious, but men need to come out. That's why I was telling Uncle Stu, you guys got to let us know. We can't care about you or help you if you don't tell us.
You know what? Let me just say something. You're right. Okay, you're right. But what happened when the baby called the cops? I don't know if you were here at the beginning of this video.
Yeah,
the baby.
Now stand in the cop shoes where we got all these protests and everybody is telling them, you know, F the police. So if something jump off with her, here goes another situation. And they're not only are they writing reports, they got the press in their face. You see what I'm saying? I
do not see what you're saying, because if it was a man, that man would have been taken down immediately. I do not see what you're saying. If you replace that 5'3" woman with a 6'3" man in that house, I do not agree with you at all. Those cops would not have been, oh, sir, can you please come back? I'm scared of the backlash.
I don't know.
I know. If you're a 6'3" black man in that house, you are getting taken down immediately. No, you know, it's going to be take you down first and then worry about the backlash later. So, I hear what you're saying is when you say, oh, well, the men need to report this. But look what happened. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but just take it one step further. You see what happened when this was reported. It's not like, it's like you're saying, oh, well, what happens if a man reports it when you just saw what happened when a man reports it? You say, oh, Uncle Stu, you need to tell people. The baby told the cops. And then when I say, oh, well, okay, look what happened when the baby told the cops. Now you changed it. At first it was, oh, well, men should report it. And now it's all, well, because, of the environment and all police brutality. So which one is it? Where's the solution? I mean, your name on here, shout out to Luke Hazley, your name on here is Community Solutions.
Well, he has to leave. That's the solution.
You just said the solution was for men to report this.
Yeah, well, he reported it, and now we know. We wouldn't have known this had he not.
What are you talking about? Listen, okay. You're saying we reported it. He reported it. Now we know. There's a lady walking around looking for him. Now we knowing about it, YouTubers knowing about it days after is not this community solution. It's not sufficient. You should be enraged at yourself for saying that, oh, now we know. Like that's not a solution at all for men. If that was I swear to God, if the victim in this was a 9-year-old girl, your solution would not be, oh, now YouTubers know about it. If the victim in this was a 35-year-old black woman, your solution would not be, oh, well, now YouTubers know about it. But when the victim is a mid-20s black man, now you're saying, oh, well, at least we know about it now.
No.
That's exactly what you said.
Don't do that.
That's exactly what you said.
Don't do that.
No, you don't do that. You are on a man's channel talking about, oh, well, now we know about it.
Well, no, because at first reports were coming out making it look as if it might have been him against her, him putting hands on her. But now that we know, we can sway our opinion based on the facts that we have now. I mean, the only two people that can do anything in that situation, he has to make a decision. I can't make the decision for him, and you can't make the decision for him. He has to decide, am I going to...
He decided to call the cops.
Am I going to leave this woman?
All right, community solution. I appreciate it, but I'm getting triggered. It's not even you. It's not even you. It's me. Maybe this was not going to... Listen, it's me. But... This is guys, let me just say this, and I would apologize to the community solution. It's not your fault, but goddamn, you guys just do not know. I mean, y'all have no idea what I've seen for so long. And for someone to come up here and say the solution is for him to report it when clearly that's exactly what he did. And then after I remind you that's exactly what you did, then you say, oh, well, maybe the cops were scared of, getting recorded. And how is that a solution for black men? Right? That off. I don't even want to get into it. I just want to keep going. That was my fault. Guys, listen, I don't kick you guys off. I really don't, but y'all are hurting me sometimes. All right, shout out to Norin Blethers. Thank you so much. Shout out to Luke Hazley again. Luke Hazley says, I don't care how much you love your house, your life is much more valuable. Let her in the house for whatever long and allow the attorneys to sort things out. Absolutely. All right. Well, I know I've missed some. Shout out to JC. Thank you so much, JC. JC says, Rich Pookie and Nug. He is a rich Pookie, ain't he? I mean, and I see how she could get it. Listen, I saw a couple of those shorts. Like, if I didn't know her background and I just saw her at the mall, I'm like, hey, man, you're looking kind of cute. Now, of course, that's all made up and this and that. You see her walking around her house and we're going to get you with the makeup, right? But I could see how, especially as a young brother, it's not like this dude is 40 years old, right? I talk about the Foot Locker chick all the time. The Foot Locker chick will trap some dudes. Absolutely will, right? Absolutely will. But yeah. All right. So my man Alex, how are you doing, Alex?
Hey everybody. It's been a while since I've been on here.
Great to see you. Why aren't the names coming up for you guys? I don't know where y'all's names went. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's Alex from Everybody Gets One. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Alex from Everybody Gets One podcast. Yeah, this is crazy. I think he did the right thing. Locked himself. I was just talking to my friend before I jumped on here. Locked himself in the bathroom or whatever room he could find, call the cops and try to get her out of there. Because if he didn't go live, if he didn't like find some way to get this out so other people can see it, she could have spun that story in any way, shape, or form easily. Like in today's world, you could tap a girl and she'll say that, oh yeah, you slapped her down on the floor. Like it's real easy for somebody, especially like the baby, to get caught up like that. It's not a joke. But yeah, your solution for him to leave, go to a hotel, call a lawyer, also a good idea. Let her do whatever she wants in that house. That material stuff can be replaced. So screw that.
Yeah.
He's the baby. He got the money.
Exactly. He's got so much money to handle this, so much better. But, the very first thing he did, calling the cops, that's absolutely right. I love the fact that he was recording himself. Now, he should have been recording himself as he was leaving, right?
Yes.
But the recording himself, that was a great move too, And it goes to show you guys that there's only so much you can do as a man in this country. When you have women who are in their 40s saying that they found out that domestic violence against men was a thing 3 years ago, and you can't blame somebody for not know, and you can't blame somebody for not knowing stuff. There's tons of stuff that I don't know. I mean, it's not Community Solutions' fault, but it's like, God damn, like what, what do men have to do to get a fair shake in this country?
But that's the law, and I ain't gonna be emotional and talk about what the police should have done when that was a civil situation and not a place. It wasn't a criminal situation, so the police did not have a right to be involved. That is the courts is the place where it would be resolved.
Yeah,
and
I disagree with you there. I disagree with you there.
Depending on the state, depending on the state.
Listen, please listen. Hello, hey, hello. Can you hear me? All right, you're talking about the law, but you're talking about the law to a 20-year attorney, right? So it'd be good.
I say depending on the state. I'm not from Atlanta, so it may be different from your state because we know the statute.
It seems like you don't even want to listen. Okay. Yeah, I don't know I don't think they're in Atlanta, but I don't know where they are. Right? I don't know where they are. Something occurred to the extent that 2 police officers came out. Once they were in the house, they had the right to conduct an investigation. And they had a right to order this woman to do certain things for their own safety. And when this woman ignored their lawful commands, they absolutely had a right to not only get physical with her, but to arrest her. Something that they would have done to a black man 100% of the time. So when you're saying, oh, no laws were broken, I can tell you're not an attorney. Like, I appreciate your opinion. But
I was talking in regards to him, not the police. I was only speaking to if she had assaulted him or something of that nature, not in regards to the police. So that was the context.
I thought you said that the police shouldn't have been involved.
I'm saying I'm saying if they went there and they investigated and no crime had been committed and they determined that, then
she was
they
committing
could not
a
put
crime.
her out. That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
I'm saying if they determined after they investigated that no crime had been committed, they could not have forced her to leave. Depending on the state statute, he would have had to take it to court. And that was the only context I was speaking in. I was not speaking in regards to them giving her a command.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Koja. Really appreciate you coming up.
Thank you. Don't be getting all emotional. Don't be getting emotional.
No. Fuck that. I will absolutely get emotional when the government. No. You listen. When the government is not giving black men the protection that they need, I will absolutely get emotional.
Okay,
Like
but
people get emotional for black women all the time.
Baby, okay.
Don't baby me. Don't fucking baby me. You know, if I was up here being emotional about black women, all of you black women would be patting me on the back. Oh, the lead attorney. Right? But when you try to stand up for black men, then it's, oh, don't get emotional. Fuck that. Like, what's wrong with some of you people? Like, no one wants to stand up for black men. If I am screaming trying to help black women, it's, oh, you tell them, lead, support black women. But if I'm up here screaming for black men, oh, you're too emotional. The fuck is wrong with some of you? Like, you don't even see it. You don't even see it. It's like none of y'all see this shit. You know what? I should just end the stream, man, because listen, I love y'all black women. Y'all are pissing me off. And I don't want to be this way. I know it's not all of y'all. I've seen some really great comments, but it's the people that come up here telling me not to get emotional when I'm trying to protect a black man. But if I was trying to protect a black woman, all of you women would be patting me on the back. And none of y'all see it. Right? This is not really a representation of how my lives go. But domestic violence is a huge issue. And again, you're speaking not only to an attorney who has handled domestic violence issues for 20 years, but you're speaking to a specialized domestic violence mediator. And it is a real thing. And men will tell you that it's an absolute real thing. And so we're not going to treat it like a joke. All right. We're going to treat it like it's real because it is real. All right. And so I don't want anyone coming up here, men, but it's not going to be the men. It's going to be the women coming up here being so fucking flippant about it. Oh, you're getting emotional. Whereas if a man is beating on a woman, you know, no one's going to be like, oh, you're getting emotional that this man is beating on a woman. Right. So, but thank you so much, DT27, DT247. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Wes Randolph. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And Chanel Wood, thank you for coming up. But the back is closed. I just dropped the link for Kevin if he wants to come up. All right. So the back is closed. We got Bia Shocker. Thank you so much, Bia Shocker. Bia Shocker says, before you leave, TLA, could you give some advice to young men on how to deal with the hypocrisy facing men today? Yeah, that's a whole live stream. You're like, hey, before you leave, can you get 30 seconds? Can you tell us in 30 seconds how young men should deal with the hypocrisy facing young men today? That's a whole live stream right there, Bia Shocker. But I do thank you, always supporting me. Thank you so much, Bia Shocker. Really appreciate that. Thank you for the generous super chat. Thank you. All right, and we got last but not least, we got the Samantha Brett. How are you doing, Samantha?
I am well. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do. It just started.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Your energy good?
I think so. But we're talking about a serious fucking issue. So
Yes, we are. I don't think that there are any victims in this situation. That is just my opinion.
okay.
What I think is the first question that comes to mind is who is raising these people? You have to have some inkling that you're getting yourself into some kind of mess when you're dealing with people. You need to vet the people that you're with, especially if your penis is expensive, right? You have to vet the people that you're with. That's really all I had to say. You really have to vet. You can't just go around slinging your penis and just anything. You can't sit over here and just lay with any man. You have to have worth within yourself, whether you're a man or a woman. But yeah, stop spreading your seed everywhere. That's really just what it is.
All righty.
So,
All righty.
I hope you have a wonderful day. Everybody who is listening, be blessed, stay in peace, and live life great.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming up, Samantha.
Absolutely. Have a blessed day.
Thank you. You too. All right, guys. Did we make it through? All right, can everybody hit the like button for me? Shout out to Kevin Samuel. Shout out to all the people who came up on the panel. Shout out to all of y'all in the chat. I know this was a lively one. Y'all know me. All right, y'all know me. In the last 20 live streams, how often do I kick people off? I don't really kick people off. All right. At the same time, though, you know, when we're talking about a serious issue, it needs to be treated as such. When I did that live stream that went up on World Star with your boy Glendon Cameron, right? And that kind of predator situation, right? There wasn't anybody saying, "Oh, you know, Anton, you're getting too emotional." Right? When Anton was calling out some bullshit on the black men, and how, you know, certain men were doing certain things to females who were under the age of 18. It was like, "Oh, you know, you're getting too emotional." But when people try to stand up for men, when people try to have men's rights enforced, when people try to have men's rights protected, then it's all jokey joke. Then it's all, "No, I'm just, you know, you're just being too emotional. Why don't you calm down?" Right? You know, this last woman that came up, what was the first thing out of her mouth? Anybody remember? It was, "How's your energy?" Right? But if I was up here blasting, protecting women, if I'm up here protecting children, would she have come up here and say, "Oh, how's your energy?" If I'm up here blasting black men for protecting black women, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" All right? Is it because it's not really accepted? You don't really, it takes people by surprise, apparently. The first woman that came up, she said that she didn't know women were hitting men until 3 years ago, and she clearly looks like she's in her 40s. This is the society that we're in. And it's not to blame anybody. It's just for us to recognize the environment. Because only through recognizing it can we kind of get some visibility and make some changes and start calling bullshit out. So when you come up here with your little jokes and say, "Oh, you're getting emotional," you better get ready. Because I know that if I was protecting black women, you would not be saying that joke. I know it for a fact. Right? I mean, it's time, guys. It's time that we start standing up for ourselves. When people want to shame, let's shout out to Kevin Samuels with the sign language. When people want to shame us, "You're getting too emotional." People want to deflect from the real issue. "Is your energy okay?" It's not the fucking issue, my energy. Right? We need to be focused. Because that's the only way stuff is going to change.